More free stuff with another announcement. Also, a new report just released showing the updated financial situation of some Americans. And a quick rundown of what we can expect tomorrow. All of that plus more in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of this information that is changing very rapidly. Thanks again for your support. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below, and please remember, hang out for a little while here as my wife Corey will be back in just a couple minutes with the new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of this community. So stay tuned for that, and let's get right into the update. All right, so one quick note here I just want to hit on. In my last video from a few hours ago, I saw a number of you reaching out talking how you went onto the website that I talked about in the video and you ordered your free COVID tests. Congratulations. However, I did see a few of you reaching out as well saying, I went to the website, I can't get my order submitted. What's going on? Is it me? Is it the website? What is going on here? All right, it's the website. It's not you. So here's what happened is the website was supposed to fully open up tomorrow. However, they opened up the beta version today. In other words, like the test version today, so that they could work out all of the bugs before the official opening tomorrow. I've seen a number of different reports talking about this today, and not everybody that goes to the website is able to submit their order. So if that was you, don't worry about it. I would say go back tomorrow, try to submit your order, and it should go through no problem. However, I would also anticipate that website will probably get a lot of traffic tomorrow. So if you're interested in checking that out, again, feel free to go back and check out that video from earlier. I gave all the details on the website and everything. But otherwise, really quickly, it's covidtests.gov if you want to look it up. But again, that opens up officially tomorrow. All right, so I hope that answers the questions. Hang tight and try it again tomorrow, and you should be totally fine. All right, so let's quickly talk about the more free stuff that is coming available, and this will be announced for us tomorrow as well. All right, so here's what's going on. The president is expected to give a press conference tomorrow where the administration is going to be announcing millions and millions and hundreds of millions of free N95 masks for every American. So they've also released that the federal government has 737 million N95 masks in the strategic reserves right now, and they're going to start opening that up and allowing us, the American people, to go out and start grabbing some of these N95 masks for free. You might be wondering, where can we get some? At your local pharmacies is where they should be able to have these available, as well as there's also going to be some community centers, as in, not really sure what that means. I'm being honest with you. That's all I saw when I was doing my research. So I'm not sure if they're going to have dedicated areas or what, but they said that pharmacies will have these available. However, will they be available tomorrow? Probably not, okay? So again, they have these 737 million N95 masks in the strategic reserves, but yet they've got to be distributed all across the country. So I'm not really sure how long this is going to take, when they're going to become available. However, they have hundreds of millions of masks that they're going to be giving away. And again, originally the plan was to send these out in 3-packs to every household, but it doesn't really look like that's going to be happening. It looks like you have to go and pick it up. Now, here's the other question that I don't know the answer to. Are you going to get one at a time? Are you going to get a 3-pack? We don't know that answer either. So I'm not really sure if every time you walk into the pharmacy, if you say, hey, excuse me, can I have one? Or if they give you just one at a time, or if they do give you a dedicated 3-pack. Not really sure on that quite yet. But as I do get those details, I will let you know. And the president will be out tomorrow with a press conference and apparently addressing that. So we should get more answers tomorrow. However, if you want a mask, I guess one will be coming here pretty soon, an N95 mask. So just wanted to let you know. All right, let's quickly talk about this new report that was just released, talking about the latest and the new updated financial situation of some Americans. Now, when I say some Americans, yes, I definitely mean some Americans. In my opinion, based on what I see down in the comment section, I would anticipate this is not the situation for the vast majority of Americans. And this report that I'm going to talk about here, the sample size, as in the number of people reporting back, as in answering the survey questions, things like this, was a relatively small survey size, only a couple thousand people. So it certainly does not encompass the vast majority of the people in this country, but it does give us a little bit of a glimpse into what's going on. Here's what they found. 44% of Americans are saying that they finally have enough money stacked away right now now that they could cover an unexpected $1,000 charge or bill, something like this, a $1,000 expense. Now, again, that's 44% of people. They also went on to say that this is the highest number, the highest percentage they've seen in the last 8 years since they've been tracking this. I feel like, seriously, right now? Really? I'm not really sure who these people are, but this 44% of people, but certainly nobody we know, right? I don't know. It seems kind of weird to me, but I'm not really sure where they're getting these numbers, but it seems really high considering the situation and all of these other reports that we're seeing right now where people are starting to float balances on credit cards and all this stuff, dwindling savings, and all of a sudden people can cover an unexpected $1,000 expense. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. But again, this is what the report is saying. The same report also went on to say 35% of respondents said that they would not be able to cover a $1,000 unexpected expense, and they would rely on family, friends, or somebody else to borrow that money in order to actually cover that expense. Now, that says 35%. To me, again, I feel like that's a little bit low. It seems like that number should probably be more around like 60, 70%. Again, not really sure. I can't speak for thousands and thousands of people or millions of people, but again, just based on what I see, it just seems like that number should be higher. And the other number, the 44%, should probably be lower. But again, this is just a small sample size based on a few thousand people. So anyway, I like to bring you those reports as I find them because it's kind of interesting to watch what's going on. But again, we've seen so many times in other reports that people right now are really shaving down and really dwindling down their savings accounts, and any savings that they had, whether it's in a checking or a savings or, whatever the situation. And a lot more people are floating balances on credit cards and even opening up new credit lines, credit cards, personal loans, lines of credit, things like this. So yeah, I don't know. Guess it just depends on which report you're looking at. All right, let's quickly buzz through what we can expect tomorrow. So tomorrow's actually going to be a pretty busy day. Number one, Chuck Schumer is going to be bringing a few votes to the floor in the Senate. First off, they're going to be voting on the voting rights, right? I like saying that, right? Voting on the voting. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. It doesn't take much to entertain me, as you can see. I'm, I don't know. All right, whatever. But yeah, my point is they'll be voting on the voting rights tomorrow in the Senate. We'll have to see how that goes, and provided that does not pass through, which again, we don't really know how that's going to go, but we can already kind of anticipate it's probably not going to pass. When that does not pass, Chuck Schumer is going to be coming back, talking about how they can carve out the filibuster. We've talked about this in a couple other videos. We don't need to go in too much detail, but I wanted to lay it out there in the timeline as far as what's going to be going down tomorrow. So that's what's going to be happening in the Senate, and again, we'll have to watch all that very closely. Next, the president will be out with that press conference, again, talking about the free masks, these free N95 masks that will become available at pharmacies and other city, centers, whatever they called it, city centers. Again, not really sure what they mean by that, but we'll get more answers on that tomorrow as well. Also, the website for the free COVID tests officially opening up tomorrow. That'll be available as well. So these are a few things that'll be happening tomorrow. Again, pretty big day. And then following it up shortly thereafter, I mean like immediately after all this is done in the Senate, they're going to bring back the Build Back Better agenda, otherwise known as the stimulus package, and they will continue working on that as well. So kind of a pivotal day, right? They're going to be working on multiple different things, and as soon as they wrap up their work on the voting and the filibuster and all that business, then it's all eyes back on the Build Back Better agenda. So, yeah, finally, we're maybe getting somewhere? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe let's use that word very loosely right now, right? So anyway, I hope this helps you out. Again, if you have any questions about that, please make sure to go back and check out that last video from just a little while ago, the last video that I posted talking about the website for the free COVID tests. Otherwise, if you just hang out until tomorrow, we will be getting a lot more answers out of the president as he has that press conference, and I guarantee you he will be talking about the website and, of course, the free N95 masks. This is kind of a big deal. We heard about it first last week, been talking about it a little bit here, and finally tomorrow is the big day when we should be getting the answers on all of this. So stay tuned. I'll be here for you every single day with all the updates to help you out in any way that you can. that I can, sorry. So if you have any questions or anything, make sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos going forward. And with that being said, let's bring in Corey now so she can read the new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of the fan club. If you're interested in checking that out, again, there's a link in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, you can see a pinned comment there from me, and you can check it out there in that link. But otherwise, all the videos here on the channel are 100% free. They always have been and always will be. So subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward as things are changing very rapidly. I am your one and only daily advocate, and feel free to go back and check out any of the other 2,000 videos right here on the channel. So with that being said, Corey, take it away. Enjoy your day. Congratulations to the shoutouts, and I will see you again tomorrow in the next video. I'll see ya.
We are excited to shout out Sarah Rudnicki, Marcella Reyes, Edward Kloby, Lisa Jimerson, Teresa Harris, Melinda Danico, and Mark Salomon. Thank you for being in the fan club.